There were no alarms, no sprinklers went off.
But a downtown Santa Barbara business survived a terrifying weekend fire. News Channel 3 senior reporter John Palmentary joins us live. And John, in many cases, sprinklers can stop fires like this one.
And even with tough building codes, fires can sometimes get a jump on firefighters, and that was the case here. But, you know, we found out at this store here in the 900 block of State Street, where the fire was located in the back, smoke sensors were not required.
Obviously, the majority of the fire was back here, and the most damage was back here.
A roaring fire in the courtyard behind two State Street businesses in Santa Barbara Saturday morning was not detected until the flames were spotted coming up from behind the buildings and next to a parking structure just up from Canon Perdido Street.
Yeah, it's shocked because I left 9 p.m. and everything was fine.
The owner got a call about 1:30 in the morning. He says a storage shed with bookkeeping and valuable supplies inside was turned to ashes. Fire investigators were looking closely at an electrical box as part of their search for a cause, but the process is still ongoing. In many cases, sprinklers go off and alarms sound, but that building code is mainly for inside areas.
Fire sprinkler systems are only required inside of structures and not on the exterior. It's only a small amount of places where they're required to be on the outside of a structure, and this is not one of those. The fire crews actually made a very good stop, not only to contain the fire back here, but to stop the spread of it as it was starting to climb up into that second floor.
From the front of the building, you can't tell there was a fire, but firefighters say in another few minutes, the flames that were burning in the back would have likely gone into the attic and possibly all the way out to State Street. The owner has a temporary closure sign up, but hopes he can get some lights and power on again because it's a busy time of the year.
Yeah, sure. A lot of tourists, a lot of business this time. The most business month.
The fire threatened a neighboring business, but after a brief closure, it has been able to reopen. And we walked through Namaste earlier today and took a look at some of the purses and sarongs and dresses and beads and all the imported fabrics he has in here. And it really did not get the smoke damage. It's all in the back of the building, which is a good sign. They've got to get power back in there, some lights, get their registers going. And the owner has changed his sign from closed because of a fire to closed this week, open soon. He's optimistic he can open up very soon despite this big fire in the back of the building. Reporting live from downtown Santa Barbara this evening, John Palmentary, News Channel 3.